This video is for educational purposes. All materials used is for that purpose. The Pentagon and the Director of National Intelligence have released their highly anticipated annual report on UFO sightings. These unexplained flying objects are now being referred to by the U.S. government as UAPs, Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena. During this congressional hearing on UAPs, Dr. Jon Kosloski, the director of the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, known as AARO, testified before the Senate Armed Services Subcommittee. AARO is a new office created under the Department of Defense to lead the government's efforts to address unidentified anomalous phenomena or UAPs. There were also testimonies from many other former high-ranking U.S. intelligence officials. Former Department of Defense and Military Intelligence Officer Luis Elizondo. Retired Navy Rear Admiral Dr. Tim Gallaudet. Former NASA Administrator Michael Gold. And journalist, Professor Michael Schellenberger. During this hearing, the director of AARO, Dr. Jon Kosloski, testified on emerging threats and capabilities. He stated that the majority of reports that come into AARO are not anomalous. However, a few cases required significant resources from the AARO office. Kosloski testified that AARO has many cases that are currently unresolved. He stated that the office could not rule out potential explanations on UAPs. He noted that AARO has on file 21 cases that defy current scientific understanding. Many of these incidents occurred near national security sites, military ships, military aircraft and military installations. These incidents were recorded on video, had multiple eyewitnesses, or were captured by various military sensors. Dr. Kosloski described the UAPs as orbs, cylinders and triangular in shape. Many of these flying objects were observed by military personnel for an extensive period of time. These sightings are being further investigated by the scientists and other personnel at AARO. The office is tasked with analyzing new incidents reported by military personnel, federal agencies and the public. One notable incident occurred in 2021, when a U.S. Navy fighter pilot encountered an unknown, ball-shaped object. This tiny object flew past the fighter jet at a rapid rate of speed. As the fighter pilot looked to his right side, this object sped past his fighter jet. Let's take a second look at the video. The aviator notices something coming fast from the rear of the fighter jet. As the Navy aviator looks to his right side, the mysterious object speeds by. This incident is still being investigated by AARO. This object has not been identified at this time. A similar object was observed by a U.S. Air Force MQ-9 Reaper while on assignment in the Middle East. On July 12, 2022, the MQ-9 Reaper was flying a military operation in the Middle East, when its camera identified a similar unidentified flying object. This object was flying at a relatively low rate of speed. The MQ-9 Reaper continued to track the object for a short period of time. The U.S. government along with AARO has yet to identify this object or its origin. This investigation is still ongoing. From May 2023 to June 2024, AARO received a staggering 757 new incident reports. But at this time, there are 21 reports over the past year and a half that continue to defy explanation. Dr. Kosloski continued to describe these perplexing UAPs as three primary shapes. Many are triangles. Others are objects that resemble cylinders, as was seen and captured on camera by an airline passenger flying into LaGuardia Airport in New York. Other reports are of people seeing orbs in the ocean and above military assets. Dr. Kosloski insists that no evidence points to advanced or breakthrough technologies at this time. However, there are still objects that remain unknown, such as in the now famous Go Fast video from a military fighter pilot. Although the flight pattern of this object is not anomalous, its identity and origin is still unknown at this time. In a different testimony, journalist and Professor Michael Schellenberger testified that high-resolution photos and videos of UFOs or UAPs exist within intelligence communities, suggesting that the government might be withholding crucial information from the public. Schellenberger also alleged that there is a highly classified secret UAP program that's not known to many government officials. He alleged that a secret special access UAP program exists within the U.S. government. Schellenberger states the name of this special access program is called the Immaculate Constellation. This program is currently being denied by the U.S. Department of Defense. However, whistleblowers have claimed the program exists, and the program maintains a database of highly classified UAP incidents. Some of the reported incidents include orbs surrounding military aircraft, mysterious spheres observed by Navy crews, and even alien reproduction vehicles or ARVs. Former Rear Admiral Tim Gallaudet, a retired U.S. Navy officer, has been a vocal advocate for the transparency regarding unidentified anomalous phenomena or UAPs. Rear Admiral Gallaudet firmly believes that UAPs are real and pose a potential threat to U.S. national security. He cited specific incidents where UAPs have interfered with military operations. One of these incidents involved F-18 fighter pilots. The pilots had a close encounter with a UAP while conducting a mid-air military exercise. Gallaudet has suggested that some UAPs may be evidence of non-human intelligence. He has pointed to their advanced capabilities and unusual behaviors as evidence for this possibility. Gallaudet has criticized the government for its lack of transparency regarding UAPs. He believes that the government has been withholding information from the public and Congress regarding UAP existence, even though many incidents have been reported by military personnel. A former Department of Defense official and military intelligence officer Luis Elizondo provided compelling testimony about the government's handling of UAPs. Mr. Elizondo emphasized that there is a culture of secrecy and suppression within the government regarding the presence of UAPs. He believes this secrecy has led to unwarranted criminal investigations, harassment and efforts to destroy the credibility of those involved. Mr. Elizondo suggested that the U.S. government is in possession of UAP technologies, as well as some of its adversaries. He believes that America is in the midst of a multi-decade, secretive arms race involving these technologies. Elizondo's testimony underscored the importance of transparency and accountability in addressing UAPs, and earning the public's trust on this issue. Former NASA official Michael Gold also spoke out on the importance of transparency regarding UAPs. Gold strongly advocates for a scientific approach to studying UAPs, and feels NASA can provide a helping hand. Gold believes that by applying rigorous scientific methods, we can better understand these phenomena, regardless of their origin. Gold has suggested that the proper study of UAPs could lead to groundbreaking scientific discoveries. However, it's still important to note, the U.S. Department of Defense states, it has found no evidence of extraterrestrial beings, activity, or technology at this time. The Department of Defense also mentioned that many reported incidents might involve drone activity being mistaken for UAPs. The Department of Defense did state that there are still many interesting incidents that are unresolved, and have so far defied explanation. These unresolved incidents are still under review and are being studied by the U.S. government. AARO is currently working to declassify as many of these incidents as possible. Once these incidents are declassified, they can be studied by other experts who may not have top-secret clearances. AARO is currently seeking to work with more of the world's brightest scientific minds about many of the cases that remain under review. AARO believes that working with more scientific partners will assist in providing more answers about many pending UAP incidents. As investigations continue, many unexplained sightings remain a source of intrigue and speculation. The public, scientists, and authorities alike are eager to uncover the truth behind these enigmatic phenomena. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. All videos are designed for educational purposes. Until next time, stay safe, educate, and keep reaching for the stars. Thanks for watching Odyssey, Origins of Reality.